Linus and Kluche are on the point. Gamache crosses the blue line. Moving in. Out in front is Fortier. Bergeron back up top for Chris Linus. Gives it to Jerome Bergeron. Gets it back again. Takes a shot. Deflected. Kotick the save. Reed into the corner. Out there with Fortier and Gamache. Reed at the point. Wine fires a shot and Kotick gets the glove on it and makes the save.
Beautiful save by Kotick. Brandon Reed coming across the blue line and putting that puck on net. Well, Brandon Reed is a forward who's playing defense on this power play. As he moves across the middle of the ice, the Ottawa player is sliding below, but Kotick gets his glove, comes out of nowhere. It's a beautiful save.
Now this team, even in the loss, played well, so they're going to go with this lineup.
Well, Kluche has been very solid back on the defensive core for this Valdor team. The rest of the whole troops have been very good, but up front, their best player has been Brandon Reed. He has the speed. He's leading this team emotionally as well as on the ice.
Brandon Reed with 4 points so far. Claude Bouchard, first-year coach of this Valdor club and one of 7 Quebec Major Junior Hockey League coaches.
Stick between his legs, and he's in the penalty box.
Here comes Reed, trying to get around Chapman, does, with his speed as he gets to the blue line. Here's Reed, still has it, driving to the net, centers it out in front. Bellew with a shot. The Zion prevents it from getting through, and here's Galbraith going back the other way. On the other side trying to keep it in, but Scully chops it out. 6-1 shots on goal in favor of Valdor, and a penalty coming up. The Ottawa 67s will get the power play when we come back. You're watching the MasterCard Memorial Cup here in Regina. Interference at 14:54. Ottawa gets their first chance with the man advantage. And Brendan Bell was rocked earlier, and he's just putting his helmet back on. His nose was bloodied. Galbraith instead. Galbraith cross ice pass for Sellers. Walks inside of the net. Oh, Kanopka with a great chance. Couldn't get a good shot away.
Perfect vision by Sellers getting it through.
Hollis finds himself in.
That play of the game there with Reed, that big shot there was from that stick that Brandon Reed uses, and Kotick got the glove on it really quickly.
Baker with a shot right away. Kotick gets the pads on those and he'll hang on. Brandon Reed, 4 points in this tournament and the captain of this team. And those sticks he is using are some of the latest technology. He's going to get a new one.
That stick there that he's taken to the bench, Steve Yzerman uses one, and he uses that because he gets a little extra jump off of his shot. We were talking to Brandon Reed. He said he really liked it. Actually, I asked him if he had an extra one.
I know.
I'd like to try one myself.
You were trying to get a freebie.
Stevie Y being my favorite player.
And try and avoid a possible tiebreaker. And that tiebreaker will occur if Regina beats Red Deer tomorrow. Here's a quick shot by Miguel DeLille over top. And Hoop with a shot low. Galbraith looking for the rebound. Scores! Lance Galbraith has got his 3rd goal of the tournament. And Ottawa has a 1-0 lead.
Well, this Ottawa team just keeps on coming. The scoring from Galbraith, he just keeps on getting in front of the net and putting his body in and sacrificing. Jeremy Van Hoof gets the puck to the net, and sure enough, Galbraith has planted himself out front. Now getting to Dino is very important. Getting in front of him. The breakdown is Kluche. He doesn't pick up Galbraith. Galbraith is all alone in the slot, standing there, nobody touching him. He's untouched. Kluche doesn't look around. Galbraith just gets to finish off. He has too much time.
Lance Galbraith is now the leading scorer in the tournament as he has 5 points. Now it comes up to Sebastian Savage. Savage, pass up for Bauman. He's turned aside, Matthew Waugh. Pass for Baker. He's got Morvan with him. Baker moving in. Here's Corey Baker cutting to that. Baker with a chance, scores! What a great individual effort by Corey Baker to tie this hockey game at 1.
Corey Baker has the speed. He has the ability to make things happen when he has the puck. This whole team has speed. And that's a huge boost, getting the goal early. The last time this happened, it was the 3rd period in the first game that they played. They came on strong. But Baker will end up with the puck. Driving wide and getting to the net. It's a terrific individual effort. And Rush Moyer did not finish and take the man, lost his check, and Baker makes a nice little move, fakes him, and cuts to the net. With Bergeron driving to the net like that, it took away the other Ottawa defender and gave Baker a little time to come across high in the crease.
Baker gets his second goal of the Memorial Cup. The native of Miramichi, New Brunswick, has tied the hockey game at 1 apiece. Scores, Valdor responds. With a shot that misses the target. 17:08 to go here in the second period. And Linus comes up with a big hit on Pierre Mitsu, and Kevin Atchison was going to call that interference. As Mitsu, the rookie,
and took him out very hard. Mitsu, the puck comes by, he doesn't see where it is, and as he's looking behind him, there's nothing worse as a winger when you're breaking out of your zone and that puck is coming up from behind you and you have to look over your shoulder.
Oh, Bergeron with a bullet that goes over top of the net. Below trying to keep it in. Battle for the puck in the corner. Squirts loose. Quick shot, scores! Alex Rouleau has given his team a 2-1 lead with his first point of the tournament.
Rouleau's opening up for the one-timer shot. Surprises Kotick.
Rouleau, that didn't work. Wyason gives it to the speedy Brandon Reed, number 55. Gets by Galbraith. Moving in, takes a shot, and Kotick forced to make a great save, but what a play by Brandon Reed. Knocked down, Scully and McGrath trying to get it from him. Rouleau, the pass to Fortier, trying to send away Gamache. Here's Simon Gamache. Loose puck, Fortier with a shot. Kotick the save, Peltier the rebound, scores. Nicholas Peltier. And the Foyers have a 2-goal lead.
Gamache feels the pressure, dishes it off. Peltier jumps on the rebound. Puts his team up 3-1.
Nicholas Peltier with his second goal of the tournament. Now more ice for the high-flying Valdor squad. Baker up there with Morvan, and they'll get a whistle. And it looks like coincidental minors, of course, 5-on-5, but the players you think of with this speed, and that's Reed and obviously Gamache, but there's some other guys with this with wheels on this team as well, and they're guys like Corey Baker certainly has impressed in this tournament so far.
Well, that last goal alone, he showed his explosive speed, but not only that, patience with the puck and confidence with the puck.
He'll take the draw right now. Baker driving for the net. 8:09 to go in the second period. In deep, Trevisanic being watched by Morvan. Sneaks him into the boards. Stepped in. Bergeron trying to center it in front. Gets it again. Jerome Bergeron out in front. Still has it. Chris Linus through a crowd. Tipped. They scored! It's Baker. Linus let the shot go, and Corey Baker gets the tip. His second goal, or was it Bergeron?
Well, Pierre Morvan was parked out in front of the net, in front of Seamus Kotick. And you know as well as I do, if he can't see the puck, he's not going to stop it. But the odds are he's not going to stop it. Gets back to the point with Linus, but Morvan is creating traffic out front. Bergeron is handling it, gets it back to Linus. And this Ottawa team, they got 4 guys on one side of the ice, gives Linus all day to get the puck on net. And when he does finally get it to the net, a little tip out front, and it just squeaks in by Corey Baker, number 16.
His second goal of the game. He started the scoring for Valdor, and now he has given his team a 4-1 lead. Valdor averaged 5 goals a game during the regular season. They've got 4 so far with 7:45 to go here in the second period. 67th, and another penalty coming up. Valdor has a 4-1 lead at the 2001 MasterCard Memorial Cup. They're jumping for joy.
Look, I just wanted to say a few things before you guys head out. Think back.
5th power play opportunity for Valdor. Less than a minute to go in the period. Linus, nice pass, quick tack-toe. Hyacinth, open cage, scores. Zenik Hyacinth has made it a 5-1 lead.
Skated by the puck and didn't even try to finish his check or even keep himself in the zone. The puck will get back to the point. DeLille just skates right by Linus, doesn't stop on it. Linus makes a nice pass, a little tic-tac-toe. Hyacinth hangs on to the puck. But the confidence of this Valdor team, DeLille was cheating too much. You can't afford to do that.
That's it. Number 97 for Valdor has made it a 5-1 lead for the champions from Quebec here at the MasterCard Memorial Cup.
If you Ottawa 13-5, and this third period is going to be very, very interesting to see if Ottawa can hold them down.
Lance Galbraith, a 10 serving as 10-minute misconduct, so Gamache. Here is Simon Gamache. And the puck comes squirting loose as John Cece's in the net. And he gets scored on as well. Peltier.
And just going to the net by Gamache is forcing Cece to overhandle the puck. And it just squeaks back out. Peltier jumps on the puck and puts it down low. Unfortunately for Cece, that's not a good start. You got to control these rebounds. And he lets it get out to Peltier, and he just buries it.
Nicholas cut 21-11 to this point. Levesque, long shot, gloved by Cece, and he'll decide to hang on to it.
Corey Baker's had a fantastic game tonight. He's created a lot of speed as well as the rest of the team. A couple goals, playing very, very, very good for this team. He's not expected to get a couple goals in a game. He's a penalty killer. He's a hard-working player, but he's doing a fine job.
Well, the broadcasters, they're doing this game back into Quebec. We're saying if they had been told that Corey Baker would have more goals than Simon Gamache before this tournament started, they would have just laughed. And that's the case. Reed, short-handed. Brandon Reed moving in. Hyacinth trying to join him. Hyacinth, one-time shot. Cece, great save.
Oh, what a beautiful stretch by Cece getting across the crease. That was a beautiful save.
Now this is a fight between Brian Rodney and Eric Fortier. As the frustration of the Ottawa 67s boils over. And Rodney ends up on top of Fortier, but I'm surprised to see that. We haven't seen that in a while.
No, and Fortier is not known to be a physical player or even a fighter of that sort, but I'm sure this frustration on the Ottawa team, they have to set a tone. They have to try to do something to intimidate these Valdor players, but they're just standing, lining up for the face-off. And Rodney and Fortier, they left your screen. Rodney just did not wait 1 second. They must have been chatting before it. And I'm sure Rodney...
More pushing and shoving, but nothing serious. Game Story is brought to you by Rayovac. Batteries that last as long as standard Duracell and Energizer, but cost less.
This Valdor team has done exactly what I thought they would do today. They created their offense. They were having a breakout game. A couple guys, unexpected guys with 2 goals each, and Kevin Baker and Nicholas Peltier. Baker puts a nice move on Russ Moyer and hangs on to it. And Peltier puts in the rebound. They've been driving to the net, creating opportunities. Baker gets another goal, the 4-1 goal. He's getting in front of the net, doing whatever it takes to score goals. He controls the puck and makes great plays again there.
Hyacinth gets knocked down, and a penalty coming up. And more pushing and shoving as the frustration boils over, and here we go. Konopka right in the middle of it with Stéphane Valliou.
Konopka, I've seen Konopka fight before. He really knows how to throw the punches around. I was in Peterborough one night and he had a terrific fight. He's a very tough player to play against.
And they're all piled in, 4 players, and the referee's trying to get them separated. And now they do, as Konopka got some shots in at the back of the head of Stéphane Valliou. So the prohibitive favorites are going to be watching this game. They were in tough against Valdor, and they know why, as Valdor, the Quebec League champions, come up with an impressive 6-1 victory, and they're headed off to the semifinals. Let's go downstairs and join Darren Millard. Darren.
Domination from the QMJHL champions. They hop around. They are going to Saturday's semifinal. The most exciting player in the Agrodome tonight was Brandon Reed, held pointless, but a little curl led to the fourth goal for Valdor in the second period. Corey Baker with 2 goals. Nicholas Pelche stepping up with a pair himself as Valdor sweeps the Toyota 3 Stars. Next game coming up tomorrow night, the Regina Pats. Will they be able to force a tiebreaker on Friday, taking on the #1 ranked Red Deer Rebels, who have already secured a spot in Sunday's championship game? You'll hear from Rob Blake about making his second Stanley Cup final appearance on Sports Central. That's straight ahead with Brad Fay and RJ Broadhead. The QMJHL champions entered this game with the second best offense in the CHL. They exploded for 6. They're dancing off to the semifinal. Good night from Regina. Sports Central is next.
This is